From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Hourly News Blast. Philadelphia Gay News is reporting a State House committee advanced a package of bills intended to enhance and codify protections for LGBTQ plus Pennsylvanians Tuesday. The 7 proposals would extend the state's non-discrimination laws to apply to LGBTQ plus people, expand the statutory definition of a hate crime currently referred to as ethnic intimidation to include acts that target people because of their sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. Redefine marriage in state code to officially include same-sex couples. Eliminate sentencing enhancements for people with HIV who commit prostitution-related crimes. The bill's sponsor, Representative Ben Waxman, the Democrat from Philadelphia, argues it decriminalizes the stigmatized disease, especially now that treatments can render it non-transmissible. Get rid of what's known as the LGBTQ plus panic defense, which can be argued to reduce murder charges to manslaughter if the defendant claims they were provoked to act by a revelation about their victim's sexual orientation or gender. Eliminate public notice requirements for petitioners legally changing their names, if doing so to reflect their gender identity. Generally, Pennsylvanians are required to publish notification of their intent in 2 newspapers before they can. Support fell largely on partisan lines, with the meeting at times growing contentious. Republicans raised concerns that broadening non-discrimination protections for LGBTQ Pennsylvanians could pave the way for transgender girls to compete in school sports or require sex-segregated spaces like locker rooms and shelters to allow transgender people. Representative Malcolm Kenyatta, the Democrat from Philadelphia, lead sponsor of the bill known as the Fairness Act to broaden the state's non-discrimination laws, said the proposals did not address sports, bathrooms, or any other specific space. The act would also add language to the state's non-discrimination laws, clarifying they do not require a person, church, or religious organization to behave in a way that constitutes a substantial burden on the free exercise of religion without a compelling interest and through the least restrictive means of furthering the compelling interest. But religious freedom remained a concern for committee Republicans, and co-chair Representative Rob Kaufman, the Republican from Franklin, called the protections illusory. The idea that we don't deserve to be discriminated against because of who we are or who we love should not be seen as controversial. We understand, and most Pennsylvanians believe, that our Commonwealth is better when it's fairer, said Representative Jessica Benham, the Democrat from Allegheny County, the bill's co-sponsor. Almost all the measures passed on partisan lines, with the bill codifying same-sex marriage protections receiving 2 Republican votes from Representatives Timothy Bonner, the Republican from Mercer, and Representative Brenda Pugh, the Republican from Luzerne. Proposals advancing similar legislation to many of the measures voted on Tuesday have advanced in the House or been introduced in the Republican-controlled Senate, but have never been able to make it through both chambers. For example, Representative Dan Frankel, the Democrat from Allegheny County, who has sponsored previous versions of the Fairness Act, said in a statement that he'd been trying to expand non-discrimination protections in the state for more than 20 years. When talented people are excluded or marginalized, our communities lose out, he said. The Fairness Act helps ensure that opportunity in Pennsylvania is truly open to all. Democrats on the Judiciary Committee also once again moved a GOP proposal that would ban transgender girls from school sports to another committee before Republicans could force a vote on it. It's a maneuver the party has used several times before. That bill passed the Senate with bipartisan support last May. It will likely continue to play hopscotch in House committees until it dies in December. That's the News Blast for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a like on our video. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.